Question 2 from the June 2012 paper, Biology 1 Foundation. Okay, so this is about the amount of energy used and the amount of energy taken in. So we're looking at diets, exercise and general health. Okay, the scientists also measured the amount of energy taken in as food. The chart shows the scientists' results. Before you answer the question, take a look through what the chart shows you. We've got 4 persons, 4 people. We've got dark and light bars, mean energy in kilojoules per day. That's taken in as food and used by the body. So we've got that energy going in and that energy coming out. So there's going to be something here about energy balance, about storing energy or using up energy from your store. So putting on weight or losing weight through an energy imbalance. What was the mean amount of energy used by D? Well, the first question is usually getting you to read some of the values, so let's have a look at D. Mean energy used, well that's taken in, that's used, so we're at this side by D. Well, that's fairly straightforward because it comes right down to the label, 7,500. I don't have to worry too much about what each one of these little squares is worth. The amount of energy used by D is different from the amounts of energy used by A, B and C. So that's amount of energy used by that one is different from these. Look, that's bigger, that's smaller there. Suggest 2 reasons why. It's not asking me to compare them and describe the differences. It's asking me to suggest 2, look it's in bold, 2 reasons why. So there's 2 marks, 1 for each reason. Could be lots of different reasons here. Ones that spring to my mind are, well, maybe these people are differently active. Maybe C does a lot of exercise and B does hardly any. So that's going to be my first reason. 1. Different people do different amounts of exercise. Another reason could be that you've got a natural metabolic rate, that's how fast your body burns up energy, and that varies for people as well. So different people have different metabolic rates. Now they're not looking for fancy answers here, so if you said the people might have different sexes and they use different amounts of energy, or the people might have different ages and older people use less energy on average than young people, or people who are very muscular tend to use more energy up because the muscle uses up energy more than other body tissues. So they're looking for examples like that. Perhaps you might say, well, maybe one of them's pregnant and she uses more energy up. So we're looking for something that might differentiate, and there's only 2 things there. Okay, the data in the bar chart was collected over 12 months. Which person, A, B, C or D, would gain body mass over the 12 months? Okay, so we've got to give an answer and then give a reason why for the 2 marks. So we're looking at somebody who takes in more energy than they use. Now if you look at person D here, they take in, or I'm not going to work it out, but I can see it's less than 7,500, whereas they use up 7,500. So they're actually using more than they take in. It's not that one. It's okay to mark your exam paper like that, not that one. Person C, they're taking in, well, it's halfway between 7,500 and 10,000, and they're using up exactly the same. So it's not that person, they'll stay the same weight over the 12 months. Person B, we've got 5,000 taken in and 5,000 given out, so they'll stay the same weight over the 12 months. And person A, it must be this person then, so let's check. They're taking in 7,500, they're giving out, using up rather, less than the 7,500, so they're taking in more than they're using, so it is that person, A, and the reason is just that. Person A takes in 7,500 kilojoules per day, but uses up less than this. So they will store the excess. Probably as fat. Now you just get the mark for saying they take in more energy than they use. In the UK, many people are obese. Doctors advise obese people to lose mass. Suggest 2 ways an obese person could lose mass. Well, if you think about the balance equation here, the two ways are fairly straightforward. First way is eat fewer calories. You don't get the mark there for saying eat a healthy diet, because healthy is a bit vague. What you'd need to say is just eat a lower calorie diet, because you can have a lovely healthy diet, but if you eat lots of it, you still have too many calories. And the second way is use up more energy through exercise. Now, you could get credit for saying things like have a medical procedure like a gastric band or something like that. You don't get, or you could actually get a mark for saying join Weight Watchers. That's a really generous mark to give you, but they're your best two answers. And that's question 2.